Good morning, MarketChameleon.com. We're back. I'm Adam. That's Will. What's up, brother?
Ooh, just getting ready for a wonderful trading day.
Oh, man.
Wonderful.
So we are streaming on multiple platforms right now. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. How do you like that, brother?
I like the faster you say it, the more people are going to go to the different platforms. For sure.
Hey, Will's got his Chameleon Cup today. That's winner, chicken dinner.
Always.
Not always. Definitely
Always,
not
at least once a
always. If
week.
you guys are on the YouTube, click the subscribe button, tick that bell. You can catch us live here every morning. But mainly, if you are on the Chameleon, top right-hand corner, MarketChameleon.com, you can follow along with the data and analytics we're using. Click that subscribe button. You get it free for 7 days, and you can try it out. Make sure it works for your trading model. Will, why don't you go ahead and bring up your screen? While he's doing that, everybody remember, option trading, all trading is risky. We are absolutely not telling you what you should buy, what you should do. We are giving you some ideas. We are teaching you how to use the Chameleon, man, because that's what it's all about, right, Will?
Of course. That is what it's all about.
It's all about the Chameleon and the sweet, sweet data and analytics. You can actually remove my face there, brother. That would be a good thing. This a year and a half of this, and here we go. There we go.
Is your mic even working today? Do you know?
I don't know, man. I love it. Somebody hit me up in the comments today and said, I've been watching for a year. Your mic's always messed up.
I would agree with him. You got to get your tech right.
I totally love that, man. Totally love it.
Have we been on a year?
No, but I love that he thinks we have.
Do you know when we started? Are you going to be able to have a 1-year anniversary celebration?
We will. Oh, for sure, man. I can look back, right? I can look back on that. Yeah, 100%.
Drop confetti.
100%.
I know I looked ghastly larger a year ago. Well, at least around the holidays.
Oh my God! Yeah, I would say your Christmas weight is bigger than your like starting weight. Because starting weight, remember, it was like summer of last year, so you were down a little bit. You know, trying to get into your bikini body going.
Yeah, there is a lot of bikini body.
I believe you were doing bikini body that like get bikini body fast in 30 days. You did a lot of non-eating, trying to get in shape. You know.
Yep, Taco Bell, Yum Brands hit a skid at that point when I stopped.
So what do we got today, man? Sotheby's?
Well, I wanted to, with the volatility in the market, up and down, I wanted to take a look at the straddles and see if I could find any straddles that would maybe look attractive. So I went to screeners, went to volatility at the money straddles, and screened for the next 60 days. And then I wanted to see where the theoretical price was the ask or better. So here it's at least the straddle ask. Yeah, so it means, that theoretically it's being viewed as a reasonable buy, basically.
Yep.
So, and then a couple popped up that interested me. First was
dude,
Kinder
what about
Morgan?
Zio right there? Theoretical price is 0.95. Ask price is 0.55. What's going on there, bro?
Where do you
ZAY, a fourth one down.
Yeah, no, that's a did I bring that up? I didn't bring that up, but that's a good one. What drew you to it? Oh, the 55 cents.
Yep.
So another way, looking at the implied move, 1.4. This is the 20-day straddles, 3.1. So yeah, that's a interesting looking. Let's see what it is. That's the first step. Way to get me off course.
Dude, first day new streaming service. I don't want to just make it easy for you.
Well, I did look at this. Bandwidth infrastructure services. So, I mean, listen, just playing the volatility of the market, this stock obviously has a beta to the market, is going to move with the market, probably more than the market. So it looks like that should be put on the watch list too.
Jake's saying careful on illiquid straddles. The Chameleon takes a midpoint, which skews the results. There you go, man.
There you go. And let's look. We'll take a quick look.
Zio might be one of those, right, where it's liquid, not a lot of trading going on, right? That's what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Good heads up there, Jake.
Look at the volume. Volume numbers are light. Widths. So Jake has a very. I mean, look at Jake live. Can we do a
Bring
show with
in
Jake?
the heat.
You know, Jake's. I think I saw it in one of his emails to the King Chameleon, Dimitri. I think he's studying for his level 2 CFA. Very, very big deal, the CFA. So the best to, I don't know when that goes down for the man, but that is always a tough study. And
Dude,
do
I
you know
passed
anything
that
about
first time. Took me a week and a half of study, dude.
Do you know anything about the CFA?
Dude, come on, man. That was easy, dude. I took that over. I was like, oh, what is it? What do I have to do? Started studying on a Saturday morning, all hungover. Passed it on Monday. Boom.
The level 1. 20 years later, you took the level 2. Didn't go as well.
I almost failed that test they give at the market. Remember, you had to take a test. It's like 2 + 2 is. Ooh.
What? You had a test to get
Yeah,
down
remember
to the
you had to
floor
take
of
a
the board.
test, man. When you first started on the floor, you had to take just like I can do some basic calculations
You're not going to
test.
jail test.
You don't remember that?
I do not.
Yeah,
No.
I had to take a test, man.
That is funny. So anyway, so that's a good point, but that is a. I mean, you're looking at it right. The Theo's way above, but it is a very a liquid product. The one I was looking at was KMI. You can see the contract volume right here. It's been bullish, but basically I'm looking where can I maybe own some straddles in a volatile market. So this is infrastructure company, and it's straddle. Where's the straddle here?
So you just do a real general straddle. You don't try to narrow it down right there.
What do you mean narrow it down?
Well, I mean,
This
you're
is-
not really picking any of those filters to try and get it a little bit tighter or a little different.
Not really. No, I'm just starting to build some my straddle ideas.
Throwing a wide net.
A wide net. What would you like to filter? Is there anything you'd like to filter out?
Jake says, anyways, you want straddles with big liquidity,
look,
short duration,
right here,
huge volatility.
Right here, average option volume.
Yep.
We can go above. Again, let me go through my list that I went through, and then you can do whatever the hell you want.
Did you just use the H word, man? Come on, brother. This is a family show, man.
The other I went with is the euro currency, the euro. Just with what's going on in the world, this thing could, also move at any time, and it's going to move with the market as well. So I grabbed that one, looked interesting. And if you look, it's 1 year historical vol was right here. It's a little bit above its 20-day, but could be an opportunity.
Where'd you see the historical? I missed that. Sorry, brother. Where was that? Pointed out. Scroll down a little bit, so we're losing a little bit of that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you go down all the way, the last column is the 1 year historical volatility.
Yep.
So it gives you the 1 year straddle price, the percent move. So you can kind of gauge, things that may look interesting to you. IYR was another one. The 20 days 1.3. Right there's the 20-day straddle price. Here's where it's pricing now. This is where it was offered. And this is a blend of REITs, and we've talked about REITs numerous times. If you have any interest in the REITs, you go up to dividends.
Wait, IYR is a blend of REITs?
Yeah, it's an ETF.
Okay.
Stuffed with REITs.
Gotcha.
Again, if you want to see what's in the IYR,
yep,
just go down the left-hand column to ETF profile. We've actually talked about some of these REITs. American Tower, Simon Properties. This is a mall operator. These are this is the percent ownership. So you see, you get right around 20% with the top 5 holdings. I think the Equinix is, of all things, an exercise chain. I'm not 100% sure, but
isn't that Equinox?
Is that how it's pronounced?
I thought. Oh, but that's the REIT. Oh, who knows, man?
No, it could be.
They rent gyms.
Could be.
By the way, how's your spinning company doing, man?
They're gonna have a rough time going public.
So are they still planning on going public? Is that still happening?
I'm assuming. What do
That's
you think?
Peloton, right? Peloton.
Yeah, they're one of the unicorns we forgot to mention when we were mentioning uh, WeWork. I think is one of them, or not WeWork. Well, the company that gives the high end short term rental spaces to small
Right. That's
companies and
WeWork, I think.
individuals.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Is it WeWork and has you know a fully stocked bar and uh, bungee jumping pits or all sorts of fun activity for the millennials. But it's going to be hard for those companies to go public. I believe, but we'll see. I mean, that was
Really? So you don't think you think Peloton might have a hard time now? What was looking
well. I
good
think it's
is
going to
now
be.
looking a
I
little
think.
tight.
I mean, I didn't look. I mean, you're getting me all off course, but I haven't checked in on.
Jake's in. Uber's changing its ticker to We Tank. Oh, dude. Hey, dude, guys.
Jake.
Uber. Look, man. I'm just saying. My gut says there will be a point where this gets super ugly, and there's a buying opportunity there. Me personally, I believe in Uber. Do I believe they're going to be able to make money? I do believe it.
Do you really?
But I could be wrong, man. Could be wrong.
It is interesting, but I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, I think it's all relative to what the market does. If we can stabilize, we get beyond this, trade war.
Yep.
I think all's good, and you can bring these. But certainly the appetite for buying the shares could be off a little bit.
I like Jake saying with the Peloton thing, and this is kind of my gut feeling on it. He's saying 5,000 for the bike and no moat. That's my feeling, dude. I have a friend who he, God love him, he does spinning, right? And he bought the bike for $250.
Do you have video of that?
Huh?
Do you have video of that? Him spinning?
I don't call it video, man. I call it evidence. Hold that above him, man. But whatever. He does this spinning. Dude, he bought the bike for $250. There are free videos on YouTube. There's infinite videos on YouTube. Is it that much of a better experience for $80 a month? I don't.
And like you, he puts his phone right in front of him.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah. Nah, it's a different
exactly.
experience.
So I mean, you really are they providing that? I mean, yes, it's a better experience, but is it that much better? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I mean, I do know a lot of people love those spinning classes. That I 100% understand.
You talk about
but that's more about a shared experience. You're in a room. You have a lot of other people with you. It's more of a shared experience.
I mean, well, if someone had come to you and this was their concept, listen, I'm going to let you use your phone to have a car come and pick you up and take you somewhere. That was what they're going to do. But you're not going to have to call. There's going to be an app that will have your card on it. It's not that. It's the
dude. I would have been like, yes. And how do I work for you, man? Yes.
Yeah. Right.
I love the idea back. I love when I first heard it. I was like, this is it, man. Yes. Yes.
People
dude,
are too lazy.
Of course, I think it's a dude. I thought Uber was great from the very. I've been using Uber for years, man.
You like it because the price you're being given a gift. It's half price, half the cost of it operating.
That is true.
That's what you love. You love that it's cheap, and it doesn't when it goes to
no, dude. Honestly, I love the convenience. If it was the exact same price as a taxi, or even if it was more, I would still use it because it is more convenient. Getting a taxi here in Costa Rica, you don't understand. Here in Costa Rica, there are no addresses, dude. It's left at the tree, right at the house, right. You can't find addresses. So trying to give an address to a taxi company on the phone is a complete nightmare. So Uber, with the map and being able to show where you are, has a ton of value here, especially in countries with challenging addresses.
So the fact that the mapping technology, the satellite, actually links your two phones basically is
I don't believe it's a satellite, but yes.
Well, it could be a satellite, but
it's not nobody's got a satellite phone in their pocket, dude. It's a cell phone.
The towers. I got you. The towers. The towers link the phones.
Yeah. So I mean, I can literally get it. I could be in the middle of nowhere and road with certainly no address, I drop the pin, and the Uber can get to me. So yeah, I mean that is for me the biggest game changer. Of course, the price and everything else, but dude, Uber is about saving time. It's not about money. It's about time, which I do that math, and my time is super valuable.
Well, what do you mean the time? The time is
my time,
more,
dude. If I wanted to call a cab right now, I'm in for a 30-minute process. If I call an Uber, it's a 2-minute process. Time.
You're saying in Costa Rica? That's not how it was in the world, dude.
Dude, okay.
Cabs have always existed.
Dude, go pick up your phone and call a taxi company. How long does that take you?
I just did.
Do the math,
be here
dude.
in 5 minutes.
It's at least 5 minutes of your time.
Called
Uber is 13 seconds of your time.
My Uber's 20 minutes right now. That's what I have going on.
That's what you get when you're in the boondocks, man.
No, this is near an urban area. The cabbies are moving quick. And by the way, every cabbie also carries an Uber and a Lyft now.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, at the core too, I'm an anti-monopoly guy, and I love that they've broken up a lot of the monopolies. I love that.
Is that true? You do love that?
Dude, I mean, I hear in Costa Rica they're still battling. The taxis are really trying to put the screws on them by pressuring government to basically regulate this stuff out of existence. And so I will never, as long as Uber is available, I will only use Uber down here in support of the resistance. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about, brother?
Zero.
I'm talking about free people rising up against tyranny, man. Can you understand that?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Can you define tyranny?
Have you ever seen 300? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, really? You're stuffed in a valley, getting ready for a charge.
All right, what else you got, man? People don't want this
PBR.
Chat. They want
another
information,
oil.
Man.
This is out of Brazil. Another one to own in a volatile market. The implied move is 6.5%. This is what the 20-day has been. This is what the year has been. So if these oils keep going down, that could be something to hold. We talked about the REITs. The last one that showed up was a weed stock, and we haven't talked about the weed stock. But CRON showed up right here.
Did they report like a day or two ago, or is that a different stock I'm thinking of?
I think that was a different stock. I don't know if we've talked about Cronos, but
somebody reported poor numbers but still the stock went up.
Really?
But you tell me about Cronos, man. What happened?
I'm not sure what happened. We're getting some data problems right now, I'm noticing.
That's because all the people are on the Chameleon right now, man. This Chameleon's overwhelmed, man. That treadmill.
The Chameleons, that has to be reported immity. Is Jake having problems with this?
That was
Chameleon?
Aurora. We're hearing in the chat. Aurora was the one that reported. Did not beat estimates, and still the stock went up, I think it was.
Last thing I screened for was Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
And just because there was a lot of chatter about Netflix, Comcast, Disney. There was an analyst from Sneed on who was saying that you talk about moats. He was saying the moat around Netflix is being filled with zombies right now.
Yeah.
Zombies are jumping in it.
Yep.
And eventually anyone's going to be able to walk over this moat.
I don't disagree, man. I don't disagree.
So he was. Do you know what the top two shows are on Netflix? Most watched shows.
Let me see. Friends and I don't know, man. I've heard things about that, like the most watched really show is like some rerun.
Number 2 is Friends.
Is it real? So I was right.
Number 1.
Number 1. Wait, what's another big show? Seinfeld.
Number 1 is Seinfeld. Those are their 2 most popular and downloaded.
Dude, bring in the heat.
So the problem is that is your product.
Yes,
NBC. I mean, what happened? They could get bought out by another entity. That library is becoming very valuable, right?
Yep.
And they've created the value for sure. but there's way more value in the content than there once was. And Netflix trying to create that content is an absolute loser. It's going to cost,
You're calling it, dude, an absolute loser. Absolute.
It's going to be hard, really hard.
Yep.
So,
well, either way, they have to pay for the content, right? Whether they're renting it from NBC or creating it themselves. Either way, they're paying for it, right?
I mean, it does show you. Well, it doesn't. I shouldn't say show you, but I mean, YouTube really has a nice
user-generated content, man. You gotta love that, man. We are on the YouTube right now. There you go. If you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button, tick that bell. You can catch us live. If you're on any of the other multiple platforms that we're now streaming to, how exciting is this? Follow, subscribe, like it on up. And if you're on the Chameleon, top right-hand corner, everybody who doesn't know us, MarketChameleon.com. That's where Will's using all this data and sweet, sweet analytics. Click subscribe. Free for 7 days. Try it out. Make sure it works for your trading model. Right, brother?
I think that's a good idea, Chameleons.
All right, everybody. Have a great day trading. Stay safe out there. Ooh, one more thing. Friday, we're having a webinar, Dimitri and I. So I sending out an email a little bit later today. But if you're on the Chameleon homepage, bottom left-hand corner, you can sign up for that webinar, which we're having Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be awesome.
Stay safe, Chameleons.
All right. Have a great day trading, everybody.